Technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, with new innovations and breakthroughs happening every day. While these advancements have the potential to revolutionize the world for the better, they also bring with them complex ethical and societal challenges. In this video, we'll explore how technology is affecting humans and what could happen if we reach general AI. We'll examine the current state of technology, the near future of technological advancements, and the potential dystopian future that could result if we don't steer the direction of technology towards the betterment of humanity. Join us as we take a journey through the world of technology and explore the possibilities that the future holds. Technology has become an integral part of our daily lives. It has transformed the way we communicate, work, and even think. From smartphones to artificial intelligence, technology has the power to shape our future. Virtual reality is just one example of how technology is changing the way we experience the world. With VR, we can enter a new world, explore different environments, and interact with new people. But what happens when we start to prefer these virtual experiences to real life? Drones are being used to capture footage and gather data that was once impossible to obtain. We can now explore remote places and monitor our environment like never before. But what happens when drones are used for surveillance, or worse, to harm others? Computers are enabling us to process massive amounts of information at lightning speeds. We can now analyze data and make predictions that were once impossible. But what happens when this power is used for malicious purposes, such as election interference or targeted advertising? However, as technology continues to advance, we are left to wonder what could happen if we reach the ultimate goal of artificial intelligence, general AI. General AI is the hypothetical ability of a machine to understand or learn any intellectual task that a human being can. This would be a game changer, as it could potentially outperform humans in virtually every cognitive task. Voice assistants like Siri and Alexa are examples of narrow AI, which can perform specific tasks but lack the ability to reason or understand abstract concepts. But general AI would be different. It could reason, understand complex concepts, and make decisions based on data and logic. Self-driving cars are another example of narrow AI, which can perform a specific task without human input. They can drive safely, avoid obstacles, and even learn from their experiences. But what happens when the car's decision-making capabilities extend beyond driving? General AI could lead to breakthroughs in fields such as medicine, science, and engineering. It could help us solve some of the world's biggest problems, such as climate change and disease. But it also raises serious concerns about its impact on humanity. As technology becomes more advanced, general AI could lead to job displacement and economic inequality. It could also lead to a society where people are more isolated and disconnected from each other. And there are concerns about the potential misuse of AI, as it could be used to develop autonomous weapons or manipulate people's emotions and beliefs. We already see the impact of AI on our daily lives. Smartphones, social media, and search engines use algorithms to personalize our experiences and deliver content that appeals to us. But what happens when these algorithms reinforce our biases or limit our exposure to new ideas? Virtual reality and augmented reality could transform the way we work. In the near future, we could see a world where augmented reality becomes a part of our daily lives. With augmented reality glasses, we could access information about the world around us, connect with other people, and even play games in a completely new way. Wearable technology is becoming more advanced, and we could see a future where smartwatches and other wearable devices are more integrated into our lives. They could help us track our health, monitor our sleep patterns, and even help us stay connected with the world around us. We could also see a world where delivery drones become more common, with packages being delivered by drone within hours of ordering. This could revolutionize the way we receive goods and services, making our lives more convenient and efficient. Self-driving cars could become more prevalent, with people using them for everyday commuting and even longer road trips. This could lead to safer roads, less traffic, and more time for people to work, relax, or socialize during their commutes. Robots could become more common in healthcare, assisting doctors and nurses in performing surgeries and other medical procedures. This could lead to more efficient and accurate healthcare, with fewer errors and better outcomes for patients. Solar energy could become more accessible, with people using solar panels to power their homes and businesses. This could lead to a more sustainable future, with fewer greenhouse gas emissions and a cleaner environment for future generations. Smart home systems could become more advanced, with people using them to control their homes and appliances remotely. This could lead to more energy-efficient homes, with people using less electricity and water, and more convenient lifestyles, with people able to control their homes from anywhere in the world. These are just a few examples of what the future could look like with all the technological advancements we are making. While there are certainly challenges and concerns that come with these changes, there is also great potential for a brighter future where technology is used to improve our lives and solve some of the world's biggest problems. It's up to us to steer the direction of technology towards a future that benefits all of humanity. While the future of technology is filled with promise, there is also the potential for a dystopian future if we don't steer the direction of technology towards the betterment of humanity. In this potential future, technological advancements could create a world that is polluted, oppressive, and dangerous for humans. In this future, we could see a world where robots and artificial intelligence are used to maintain control over the population. These machines could be used for everything from policing to warfare, creating a world that is oppressive and dangerous for humans. In this future, we could see a world where virtual reality becomes the norm, with people spending most of their time in a simulated world. This could lead to a lack of physical activity, social isolation, and a disconnection from the real world, creating a generation of people who are out of touch with reality. In this future, we could see a world where people have microchips implanted in their brains to enhance their cognitive abilities. This could lead to a world where those who can afford the best technology have an unfair advantage, creating a society that is even more divided and unequal than it is today. In this future, we could see a world where machines and automation have taken over most jobs, leaving many people unemployed and struggling to survive. This could create a world where the gap between the wealthy and the poor is even greater than it is today, leading to civil unrest and social instability. In this future, we could see a world where the unchecked use of technology has led to severe environmental degradation. This could create a world where the air and water are polluted, the climate is in crisis, and the natural world is in decline, leaving humans struggling to survive in an increasingly hostile world. While this potential future is bleak, it is not inevitable. It's up to us to make sure that the future of technology is one that benefits all of humanity rather than just a few. We must make sure that we use technology to solve the world's biggest problems rather than creating new ones. Only then can we create a future that is bright, sustainable, and equitable for all.